What's up, everybody? And today we're checking out Azov Special Forces clear urban buildings near New York, not the American New York. First-person combat with the enemy. This is by the Azov YouTube channel. I will leave a link down below, as always, to the original video. Make sure you go over there, give it a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really, really important that you do that. Please focus, camera. Focus. Focus. Yeah, we're still carrying on watching footage out in Ukraine. I'm going to be away for a couple of days, and when I come back, we're probably going to watch a few more of these and sprinkle in some fun stuff in between to kind of break up the videos, because it does get quite a lot watching this stuff all the time, doesn't it? But we do need to spread the word out. We need to spread the word out. We need to check this footage out. I'm going to analyze it as best I can with my experience in the Royal Marines Commandos, while also getting the information there out that, listen, this war is still going on, and we need to spread the word. Before we get started, though, check out Chug, 10% off, link down below for the best drink of all still in the world. As you're watching this, I'm going to be around the campfire in Cornwall, in the UK, chilling, drinking out of my chug in the summer heat with me two kiddos, reading my book, chilling. Got a couple good books to read. I've got Malice by John Gwynne. What else have I got? I've got book 4 of Dungeon Crawler Carl to read. I've got a couple more about, where is it? Oh, the spines are the other way, so I can't read it. I got a couple about the history of the Luddites and a bunch of other history books. I'm excited. Anyway, get yourself a chug. It's going to be perfect for me. I'm genuinely so excited. Get yourself a chug. Keeps your beer cold for a long time. Free bag, free customization, ships to America. 10% off, link down below. Get it. Also, if you're in for some healthy energy drinks utilizing functional mushrooms, go get yourself some Morale. Highly recommend it. The stuff is the best. What else? I think that's it. I'm doing a hike in Scotland to raise money for cancer. Fight cancer. Not for cancer. To fight cancer. In the Highlands of Scotland. And I'm probably going to do it in a kilt. So check that out. Link down below. And thank you to everyone who's donated so far for that. All right, let's get into it. Boom. Put it in the best quality I can. Boom.
Сюда ко мне! Сюда ко мне! Сюда ко мне! Сюда! Быстро! Быстро!
Good God. What an absolute mess. Look at that top-down view there from a drone. Clearing the buildings. Small teams again. We're noticing this. These patrols that are going around. Small teams. I get it. These are Azov Special Forces. Special Forces usually work in groups of 4. Small fire teams. But still. It's not ideal. If you've got 4 men and you go up against 1, that's only 4 to 1. You want better odds than that, really. But the Special Forces, so they know what they're doing. If there's anybody that can do it, it's SF, let's be honest. Looking around these ruins, there's a lot of old buildings here crumbling, a lot of basements, lots of nooks and crannies that a lot of Russian soldiers can hide in. Oh my God, having to go into a basement like this? Oh my God. That's horrible. I'd never want to do that. Boom. That dropped from a drone? Looked like a mortar, didn't it? On fire. It's interesting that all these basements look exactly the same in this area. I get it. That when you go to different countries, they have like their own aesthetic, don't they? They have their own like vibe to the way buildings are built. You see that in England. You see it all over the place. And so a lot of these basements do look exactly the same, don't they? They have this brick kind of doorway out in the open.
Давай, выходи!
I'm going to put the subbies on because I don't know what they're saying. A lot of people don't like subbies on because when they put their own subtitles on, it like covers up and it kind of looks jumbled. But when they're speaking Ukrainian, I want to know what they're saying.
Вышел! Сюда ползи! На пол, на пол!
Okay, so it looks like we've got someone here. Better for him to surrender than it is to kill them.
Швидше!
Better for everyone.
Мой отец сделал нормальный выбор. Мы его тупо не убьем, он будет бить, пойдет на ответ.
Давай. Раз, два, три. О, на.
Oh my god.
Руки, давай руки. Давай руки.
One hell of an explosion that.
Тебе потом еще идти, старый. Куда ты? Давай. Давай руки, две руки. Я сейчас вытеку. Я не вытеку. Там ноги целые.
Looks like he's got an injury on his leg.
Там ноги целые, старый. Ты если б тёк, тебе, ну, под тобой бы уже была юшка, так что давай. Давай. Какого года рождения еще? 2001. 2001 года? Да. Так. А полная дата? Дата полная. 26.08.2001. 26.08.2001. Хорошо, подразделение.
Первая Славянская. Первая Славянская.
Первая Славянская? Я понял. Первый дом, когда у вас начался контакт. Вы начали стрелять через окна. У вас был прилет потом, правильно?
Да.
Дом взорвался. У вас выбежало сколько? 14 человек?
14?
И все в один дом?
Да.
Говорит, да, что типа выбежало
14
человек,
people?
в тот дом, где мы их и начали типа крепить потом.
Holy shit, that's a lot of people.
Давай быстрее. Сейчас твои же тебя нахуй.
Ну, первые зашли.
Пошли.
Группа было 4 человека. Их птичка вела. И так постепенно.
So the Russians would most likely shoot him if they saw this. He surrendered, I'm guessing. Seems like they have this very like toxic dynamic about surrendering. So it wouldn't surprise me if they did
По
that.
группам. Раз-два дня.
Oh mate, don't die.
Смотри, короче, их заводили вот так вот по 4, по 5 человек. Птичка то вела, то не вела, то их готовили.
Better to be a
Ну, вот это
prisoner
всё,
in
что он знает,
Ukraine
типа.
than it is to
Конкретно
die.
ваши 14
Wouldn't want it
человек,
on
когда зашли
anyone.
сюда?
Постепенно, вот каждый день.
Каждый день постепенно, по одному, по два, да?
Да.
По чуть-чуть их заводили сюда, они накапливались тут.
Слава.
There he is.
Азов.
Старый. Ты какой?
They're trying to look for the other 14 people now.
Тебя не видно.
Oh, this might be a different clip actually, or a different area, a different time maybe. God, look at the state of it. There could be enemies. This is the thing, when you're learning about room clearing and stuff like that, there could be enemies underneath anything. Inside any cabinet. They just could be hiding all over the place. And when these Russians are so desperate, they will climb into any little, like, nook and cranny they can get into to survive. And at that point, they could also pop out with a weapon or an explosive. Very dangerous. The job that these Azov lads are doing right here, very, very dangerous.
Давай! Давай! Не могу! Все!
What's going on? They're trying to lift it.
Не могу, старый! Вылезай!
He's trying to get people out.
Я не вытяну, старый, там совсем отца.
Парни, помогите, пожалуйста, засыпал.
They keep saying it's buried.
Старый, я пытаюсь.
Поднимай, спиной подними. Дайся, пожалуйста, ногу сюда, да.
Is there someone under there?
Нет, это засыпан, нет! Через эти двери не зайдете!
Sounds like there is, doesn't it? Shit. We've seen another video similar where something like this happens. What an absolute mess. There's a hand. Thing is, you're trying to lift stuff, you just don't know what is gonna fall on him if you lift the wrong thing, or the bricks, they could just be lying on his face for all we know.
Надо рычаг, рычаг. Брат, все нормально.
Jesus.
Давай еще что там вставляй.
Быстрее, палки, давайте!
Oh my god. This type of stuff though isn't, you know, something that only happens in the Ukraine war where people get buried like this. You see it in military footage all the time where people have been bombed and they get buried under the rubble and they're trying to fight their way out. I couldn't even imagine. Oh my god, the terror it must feel to be underneath something like that. Absolutely disgusting. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. I hope this individual gets out. There's his boot. That's his foot. God, it's on fire as well. Oh my god, they need to hurry up.
Можешь достать? Давай, давай, давай. Нет, он там, он там.
Jesus Christ. You get him out. Look at the rubble on top of him. Oh my days. Oh, that's horrible.
О, есть! Есть, есть, есть! Быстрее, быстрее! Быстрее, Илюх, вылезай!
Did you get him?
Ехай сюда! Давай, давай!
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy crap. He's out. What was it?
Живой? Вот, вот арка!
Oh my god.
Справа, пацаны, засыпало! Справа, прям, справа, сразу за...
He keeps saying it's buried, so maybe it wasn't a person. I'm so confused. Because you saw like an arm at one point and then a leg at one point stuck.
Справа, справа, справа!
Were they just after the person's weapon or something, maybe? Maybe they were just after his weapon, and that's why they said he got it. Yeah, I got a gun, yeah. So maybe they weren't after the individual, maybe they were Russians, and they wanted their weapons. Either way, it's horrible. Or maybe not, because that guy's like looking like he's hanging out his hoop, struggling. You just don't know, do you? You just, it's hard. Because also people with different dialects have like different ways of saying him or her and like genders and stuff. Like there's certain languages where they don't necessarily say them. They say like different variants of it or something. So I don't know if that's the same with Ukrainian. But I'd love to know if someone was listening to that then and they could give me a better understanding. Were they after the weapon or were they after the person? Because there's two things here. They kept saying it and then they've got a weapon. But then someone was screaming and then someone was limping when they got out. So I'm confused. It's almost as if maybe they got the person out, then they wanted their weapon as well. I'm not sure.
Документы есть.
Got papers. Nice. That helps. Any bit of intel is always helpful. We all know that. Even if it's just intel about who the individual was,
Два.
is. I don't know.
Є, тихо, живий, живий, живий. Вилазь. Вилазь.
Вылезай!
Контакт,
Всё!
контакт.
In that
What?
building?
Вылезай! Быстро! Ебал в пол! Ебал в пол! Ебал в пол! Ползи! Ползи сюда! Сюда ползи!
Got another
Сюда ко
one.
мне! Сюда ко
They
мне!
did say there was 14.
Сюда ко мне!
Oh my
Быстро!
God.
Сюда! Быстро!
They did say there was 14 people. Is this the other side of the video?
Тлен! Быстрее! Быстрее сюда!
Making him crawl.
Гранат нету! Я буду рада, я тебе говорю, я тебе ебалась несу.
Jesus Christ.
Перебили, да, перебили Реву. Сюда ползи, сюда! Сюда, сюда!
They got one individual out. Could be more in there.
Быстро, аптечку, аптечку.
Oh, it's just a small building. There's a dead body there.
Ой, дебил.
There's like a toilet or something.
Пацаны,
God, it's disgusting. Just like the terrain, the buildings, the places they're hiding, the standards of living in that area when they're trying to fight. Whole stuff is just gross, isn't it? And horrible.
ползи сюда, быстрее!
I'm hoping these Azov lads get to like evac at the end of each day, at the end of each patrol, and get a real bed and get some proper scran in them. Put a tourniquet on him. Is that what they're doing? We got shot in the arm. Yep, there we go. Tourniquet. I still have tourniquets, you know. In my med kit, when I go camping, I have a little med kit with me. I have tourniquet, Israeli bandage. If you know what an Israeli bandage is, it's a fantastic bit of kit. You can get them cheap online. One of the best bandages you can possibly get. Bearing in mind, tourniquets are like last resort. Like last resort. Bandages, these Israeli bandages are like stretcher. So you can really like wrap them around your arm and it really can stop too much blood from popping out. What else do I have? I have all sorts of stuff in there. If what I'm trying to say is, if you have a little med kit when you go camping, you should have these types of things in them: splints, tourniquets, bandages, antiseptic wipes. Sometimes gauze if you really want to, if you want to be fancy, but slings, all sorts of different stuff. Water purification tablets. Excuse me.
Вот за мной.
Another captured. How many is that? 3?
Только рука, только рука. Рука только. Типа, пали.
Первого раза мы перебежали сюда.
Это ты дебил, ебать, ты тупо умер на параше, ты это
Just died on the toilet? Oh my god. What a shit way to go. Pun intended. Hey. Oh my god, he's crawling out. There's another one they got. Incredible. There's another basement right there. These top-down views are insane. That's like 4 or 5 they've got now. Surrendered. Another one. This montage here. This might be the same mission with them 14 people that escaped, maybe. I don't know. They're throwing them in there like it's nothing. I don't see anyone on the other side, though. Because we could see the inside there, couldn't we? For the most part. Another one for shits and gigs. Boom.
У меня таз болит и правое колено. Нет, значит, я иду, значит, не сломано. Просто повредил.
Я пытался,
Когда
я
ломают.
тупо хоть с собой поднимался.
Jeez, lads are putting in the proper fight out there, aren't they?
Мне ноги засыпало, я выкарабкался, у меня все черное.
Yeah, my legs were buried. I crawled out. Everything was black. So yeah, he got buried. Holy crap!
Я вылезаю, слышу крик сзади. Я туда назад в эту хуйню, я тебя тупо не вижу, я вижу, что там вот так вот панель упала.
Oh my god.
Спасибо.
He's saying he thought his pelvis was broken, his knees broke because he can barely walk. Wow, he's lucky to be alive if he got buried under that.
Будь ласка, вітаю.
Another phenomenal video by Azov, as always. I will leave a link down below to the original video. Absolutely insane footage of someone getting absolutely smashed under the rubble and still being pulled out and surviving. Good God. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Go check him out, give him a subscribe, share the word. We might as well get the word out as much as possible. Check out Chug, 10% off. Check out Morale if you haven't already. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. It's going to be a couple days off for me. I'm going to be out camping with my kids, and I'm very excited about it. So I may be absent for a couple days. Probably back Tuesday. All right. Love you all. Goodbye.